Hey guys, this is Dr. Aeronautics. Here we are again in the Santa Fe Express. Let's recall what we've tried to do so far with this train. I found this train included with the PRR version 2 route for some reason. It was very clear to me early on that it was an extremely fast train. So we tried to test it on the Northeast Corridor, and it reached the Northeast Corridor speed limit. But I wanted to know how fast it went, so I decided, okay, I'm going to increase the speed limit on the Northeast Corridor to 160 miles per hour, which was commonly done in tests. It quickly reached this speed too. So then I decided, okay, well, we need some serious speed. Let's bring it to a dedicated high-speed track. So then we tested it on the LGVS route in France, and well, we reached the speed limit of 320 kilometers per hour, or about 205 miles per hour. And I don't have a high-speed route in Train Simulator that can beat that. So we're here on the Arizona and California route. It's high noon in the Sonoran Desert. We have approximately 23 miles of straight track ahead of us. And being on a lightweight train, this is what we're going to try to do to figure out how fast this train really goes. The 23 miles of straight track between Mathi and Salem will allow us to try to get as quick as we possibly can in the longest distance that we have to theoretically go unlimited speed. Now, in real life, this probably wouldn't work. Because of FRA regulations. Maybe this is something that could have happened in the 1800s. But we might hear things along the line of, oh, well, it's not class 9 track, so you can't go as fast as you can. Well, I'm going to have to break out just because I want to know how fast this train goes. But it looks like it's pretty lightweight. As trains go, I think it's only about 8 feet wide. So we'll put the route monitor up here. We have to reach milepost 6.5. to get to what I'm declaring the unlimited speed segment. If my hunch is right, we're going to be doing airliner speeds through the desert in just a few minutes. Going to exceed the speed limit on the straight sections of tracks just to make things go a little bit faster, because like I said, I think the fact that we're a lighter train makes it okay. a saguaro cactus here. And I think out of all the deserts, Sonoran is my favorite. Mostly because of a very innocent little game for the Game Boy. I think it was the Advance SP, called Volcano Island. It's by Nickelodeon. It's the most simple game ever. But you will see it has quite a cult following. There have been tournaments just to see the fastest in the world to completing them. For about a year or two, that was all I did. And that was before the internet got as big as it did now. Unfortunately, I never timed myself, but I knew I could easily do it if I spend approximately 15 minutes every hour between 7 p.m. and midnight on New Year's Eve. So theoretically, I need 75 minutes. I forget how that compares with the world record, but I'm going to bet that at one point I was in the running. Anyway, one of the worlds that they have is called the Desert World, otherwise known as World 4 in the game, and the scenery looks pretty close to what you're seeing right here. So I grew up with that and I loved it, and so of course we extend that to real life. Also, the song is really cool. Check it out. I think it's called GBOST07 or something like that. The guy who made the music actually completely isolated the sounds and uploaded it to YouTube just for the music quality, and I love it. Yeah, GBAOST07 Desert Theme, Nickelodeon's Battle for Volcano Island. I'm going to be listening to that along with Doobie Brothers' Long Train Running when we get up to speed. Looks like we are in dark territory, at least when this route is simulated. I forget exactly what route this is. I mean, I know that the name is the Arizona and California, but as for the railroad, not exactly sure. But it was on the ATSF. Prescott and Ash Fork line. I'm not sure if this railroad always does dark territory or if it's just simulated to be a long time ago, before there wasn't enough railroad traffic. Oh dear, it would seem we have some creosote bush on the track, but we'll just have to power right through that. Restricted speed here would be 0. Because it's impossible to maintain half the stopping distance in sight. I'm actually surprised for how open it's about to be. There's a lot of hills around right now, and I am curious to know nearest label is Weaver Peak, and obviously that's not a mountain range. Another creosote bush. Should get significantly straighter very shortly. We'll be able to get pretty fast, but nothing crazy. So my plan is to try it in 55% throttle because we never figured out what the maximum speed in 55% throttle was. And if I can figure that out, then I can estimate the train's maximum speed even if we can't reach it in time. If we reach 55% throttle, by the first curve, then we'll go 100, and level off, we'll go 100%. Alright, we should be able to kick up some speed on this straightaway. That's 30%. This train really, really wants to go. Alright, we need to get back down to 50 for this curve. Oh, that's nothing. We're doing 60 just now. Correction, 49. Look at that view. Long horizons, I'll tell you. Wow, we're already getting the sound changeover. We might reach 100 on this straightaway before we have to slow down again. And this is miles per hour. Yes, that's how fast this train is. Alright, I'm going to start slowing down. The nice thing is this train is actually so nimble that you can slow on sight. I'm going to have to be really careful about slowing down once I get into the hundreds. I am looking for a switch track. I don't see it. I'm not exactly sure what I'm slowing down for. up again. I'm actually surprised the speed limit's not higher, like 79. It's completely straight. That's what makes me think this is maybe more back in the time. Because the Eureka and Palisade Railroad, which existed in Nevada back in the late 1800s, had a top speed of 40 miles per hour. Even though it was straight for 15 miles? Not quite as long as this one. Alright, I think I see a curve coming up. Oh yes. And we passed milepost 6. Oh my gosh, this is it. We get through this curve. We are on our acceleration run. Clear for takeoff. Thrust set. We are good until milepost 30. I'm going to call out the rotation speeds for the Boeing 747. V1. Rotate. V2, and we'll never get positive rates pull the gear up, so I'm going to leave it there. I'll let you know if we're exceeding 250 knots, which is the maximum speed allowed in the United States under 10,000 feet. Let's see, we're doing 192. Are we in new territory yet? Our maximum is 320 kilometers per hour. It's 199. Okay, we've never broken... Okay, we've broken 200 before. We've never done that. Now I'm going 202 miles an hour. To 212. That's not safe at all. Alright, let's see, we're at 0.3% and starting to level off. Alright, so I think we're getting pretty close to the maximum speed on the level grade at 55%. 26. Alright, give me everything you got. 100%. Still good. Still got 10 miles to go. Just picked up signaling now. How far do I want to go? Maybe 4 miles is appropriate. We have broken 250 knots. An airplane is legally not allowed to travel this fast below 10,000 feet. I thought I saw 277. So we started braking at 26. And we're not at full brake. We could probably slow down in 2 miles if we have to. So 43 is where we go to full application. I think we got pretty close to the train's maximum speed there. I think I saw 278, if not 277. That's 250 knots. Alright, it looks like this curve is at 50. It's going to come before the speed limit change, so it's 30. Clear for takeoff. In the words of the Concorde pilots, 3, 2, 1, now. We were actually wheel slipping quite a bit there. Warbonnet was so powerful it got wheel slip at 80. Well, the PRRT1 did the same. Come on. And who knows how fast the T1 could have gone if the wheel slip wasn't a problem. There we go. Alright. To leave the sand on, apparently. Back above 200 again. So, if I try to figure out, let's see, we went 55%. So I need to take the cubed root of 55%. And that'll give me the fraction. So that should have been 82% of our maximum speed. So we got 278 divided by 82%. So if I'm calculating this right, our maximum speed is somewhere around 340 miles per hour, which actually isn't the fastest train in the world. The TGV got 574 kilometers per hour, or 357 miles per hour. So insane? Yes. Record-breaking? Probably not. Breaking new territory. 279, 280, when you're going so fast you missed a level crossing. Our slowdown point is coming up. Alright, 288. I don't think we're going to do better than that. Alright, let's go full service application. Oops, need more braking. Honestly, that doesn't feel that bad in that curve. Let's go back to 100%. We're good to milepost 53 now. Slow down. That was too close. So we'll say milepost 50. would you do if you just saw a train going that fast? That's insane. TGV tested the 574 kilometers per hour. Yeah, that's it. Gets 250, and that's it. Goes straight into full service. Oh, we're in Salem already. Well, that's it. The route becomes really curvy after this point. Well, thank you guys for joining me on this amazing adventure. We slipped up once on that curve, though I felt that it wasn't too bad. So, yeah, what was that? 288. How exactly fast does the Santa Fe Express go? Well, I can't find a place to test it anymore, so the world may never know.